Yay! It's either good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are watching me for. Yes, my name remains Goodness Usman, your farm lady realtor for Niger Realty 24/7. Alright, so today's video, I will be taking you guys on a very short trip, showing you the distance between the Eleko junction all the way to Itunu City before 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 City. And the major essence of this video is to show you the current update on the road rehabilitation. Remember that the government of Lagos State started this road construction sometime last year, and I've not really given you guys any update recently. If you look at it now, you see that this road you're looking at is already very solid. I think this is about the most solid road we have around Lagos. So hey, you want to go on a short trip with me to go see what the Lagos State government is doing with the road network leading into 𝘱𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖. So hey, shall we go on this trip? Let me show you what they are doing, and of course more and more conversation will be going on this trip. So hey, come, let's go see. Okay guys, I am moving from Eleko junction. Like I've said, this is Eleko junction. Now, for those who do not know where Eleko junction is a popular landmark in 𝐼𝑏𝑒𝑗𝑢. Yes, it's a popular landmark in 𝐼𝑏𝑒𝑗𝑢. It's a T junction that leads straight down into 𝘱𝑒𝑘𝑝, or by this side goes into 𝐼𝑏𝑒𝑗𝑢. So this is, I've shown you guys couple of times this road. So this is where leads into 𝘱𝑒𝑗𝑢 Dangote refinery access. But here is where we're going to. We're going towards 𝘱𝑒𝑘𝑝. So hey, this is the road construction that I've been talking about. Of course, I remember I've shown you guys a couple of times the update when they started the road. Now this is like my update on the road construction for September 2022. Oh wow, yes, we're in September 2022. Welcome guys. Yes, it's been an amazing year so far. Wow, the year is gradually coming to an end. Amazing. Oh my god. Okay, so let's go, let's keep going. We're heading all the way to Itunu City. Yes, we've introduced Itunu City a couple of weeks ago, about 2 weeks now. It's been selling way before the introduction at pre-launch sales, and of course some people had bought into it already. Again, congratulations to those who had invested in Itunu City so far. I know more and more people will be buying into it now. Maybe after this video you will see reasons why you should buy into this estate called Itunu City. Now let's get back to the road. Let's focus back on the road, right? All right, this road network is giving me all forms of joy because I'm a real estate person, and good road network is one of the things that that drives development in real estate. Now, let me remind you guys of the Pan African University, the permanent site right there. As we go, I'll be giving you guys the popular landmarks. Now, let's quickly talk about this guy. Here, by my right, is 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖. Now, this 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 is owned by the world famous real estate mogul Alhaji Rasheed Okoya. Now, let's talk briefly about this Okoya man. Before I talk majorly about him, let me still talk about this 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖. Now, you see it, 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 City Limited, Industry City Limited. This is an industrial factory that he has here, and this investment has been here for a long time. Now let's talk about why Alhaji Rasheed Okoya would invest in a place like this, like 2-3 decades ago. What does it even look like? If this route looks the way it looks now, what does it look like 2 decades ago when Alhaji Rasheed Okoya came to buy land there? This is the question you should ask yourself. What does it look like? I mean, it takes a man with good foresight for him to leave all Ikeja. I mean, Ikejas would have been, of course, there are the places that are booming, leave Lekki phase 1, Ikoyi, etc., and then come all the way down to come and purchase that massive land. Why would he do that? Now, again, let me this. Let me add something to this. This same 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 Okoye, he was the first major investor in Ajah houses. Yes, history told us. Now, when he invested in Ajah VGC houses, he was the first major person, like I said, massive. He invested massive. He owns quite a chunk of land in Ajah houses, VGC. When he came into that houses, there was about nothing also happening there. And right now, we all know that the rest is history. The same thing is happening to this houses at which he sat 20 years, 2 decades ago. I mean, the same thing applies to people who own owners of Amen Estate. When they came into these houses, you would have to ask the question, what's she looking for? Why this place though? What's happening? Why is she going into the desert? I mean, some people will say, why is she going to the forest? I mean, that place is a forest. Why are you looking for that? But today, the rest is history, right? I mean, we all know how much lands are selling in these houses, right? Exactly. So some people already had foresight as to what this place will look like. And then they situated their investment there. Now they are cashing out, and the cashing out has not even started. We've not even started scratching the surface when it comes to return on investment in these houses. So hey, I'm using these two people as an example, especially Alhaji Razak Okoye, the owner of 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 industry. I mean, the man is the business tycoon, is an industrialist. He owns, I mean, really, if you're a proper Nigeria, actually when you grow up in Nigeria, you know now, 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 industry, they produce almost virtually all the plastics we use in Nigeria, across Nigeria, not just in Lagos, across Nigeria. The biros, I mean, name it, guys. Your rubber chairs, your rubber tables. Every home in Nigeria has one thing or the other that's been manufactured by Alhaji Razak Okoye. Yet, this man owns tons of real estate. Now, speaking about foresight, you watching me, and then you feel, oh, 𝐼𝑏𝑒𝑗𝑢, 𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 is a thick forest, nothing's gonna happen there, 10 years time, etc., etc. You might be right, but the important key ingredient for you here is to have foresight. Foresight is what makes the difference between a smart and the not smart investor. Because I mean, you have to look at where development is going to, and then you go situate yourself there, wait for the development to do what? To catch up with you. Now, it's okay if you just want to buy into an area that is already grown. I mean, you just want to buy in Lekki Phase 1 and just go to sleep. It's okay, it's fine. But I always advise for people to try and get involved in fast-growing houses like this. Now, fast-growing houses in Lagos, there are some, 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 is not the only fast-growing houses in Lagos to mention, but then 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 is the most talked about because of what? The infrastructures, the developments coming into this 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖. In fact, I was having a conversation with someone, and someone said, oh, don't you think 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 will now be the new Dubai? I'm like, okay, interesting. I've not thought about it like that. But really, if we look at it, 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 is about the only place in Lagos. Now, let's leave Lekki out of this. But I mean, when we're talking about zones, we're talking about towns around Lagos. 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 seems to me that part of Lagos that is well structured, like from get-go. Now, why do I say from get-go? I mean, before this whole infrastructures coming into this corridor, 𝐼𝑏𝑒𝑗𝑢, etc., the former governor of Lagos State, Governor Ambode, is a citizen of 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖, right? And he did a fantastic, a tremendous, an amazing job with the what? With the road network. I mean, he gave them the best gift any governor would give. I hope all governors would just have emulated this governor and fix the roads. You know, if we have good road network across the country, our lives will become what? Easier. To do businesses, to socialize, to bond, I mean, live well, name it. It affects all walks of life. So hey, this gift is what you and I are what we're benefiting from today. Now, that has been on ground way before the old Dangote refinery and all of the infrastructures coming into this corridor. So whatever is the infrastructures that are coming into this corridor, of course, are just coming to lay precedence over what has been done by this former governor. So it makes it easier for the old development coming into these areas, and it make it a chosen location. I mean, look at the road leading into 𝐴𝑘𝑝ɛ now. It's a smooth drive all the way. If you're coming from Victoria Island into 𝐴𝑘𝑝ɛ, it's a straight road, by the way, and then you're just gonna drive all the way smoothly. If you use, it doesn't matter if you're using a local, you're using an car. No, it doesn't really matter. You can use any kind of car. Drive from VI straight down into 𝐴𝑘𝑝ɛ. Now, it's not just even driving into 𝐴𝑘𝑝ɛ. Even within 𝐴𝑘𝑝ɛ, you're going to have a smooth drive all the way. I mean, check out this road, guys. Just check this out. Just check this out. This is solid. This is good. Very good. Very, 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 very good. I mean, we that we live here and commute this road every day, when I tell you this is good and it brings joy into my heart, trust me, I know what I'm saying. And now, if you see what happened between when this road, so this road started early last year. Yes, I remember that I was part of the first people that was talking about the road construction. I predicted it, and ladies and gentlemen, when it happened, I was so glad, and I started talking about it. Now, if you look at when they started the road construction and now, between that space of less than 2 years, a year and a half, by the way, now you will see that the rate at which new estates are springing up in this corridor is massive. And now these projects that are coming up are even government projects, government allocated lands. They all came out. More are coming out. More and more lands are coming out into this corridor. Why? Because of the road network. I mean, look at this road. Just check out this smooth road. I mean, somebody said it feels like you're in a more advanced country. Why? Because we're not used to good roads. So unfortunate. I mean, why should we compare this and say, oh, this road makes you feel like you're in outside Nigeria? Come on. Anyway, let's leave that. So the bottom line is, this is further going to drive the commercial hub in this area. Whether you and I like it or not, 𝐴𝑘𝑝ɛ has obviously become a commercial hub. It has, yes, it has. I mean, we keep saying it that what is happening in 𝘱𝑏𝑒𝑗𝑢 has spilled over to 𝐴𝑘𝑝ɛ. But I mean, 𝐴𝑘𝑝ɛ itself now has a lot happening. Let's look at the 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 City now. Look at the 𝐿𝑒𝑘𝑘𝑖 City. Look at that massive project going on there. I mean, oh gosh. And several big estates are springing up in 𝐴𝑘𝑝ɛ. So 𝐴𝑘𝑝ɛ is that destination that you as an investor should invest as much as you can. This corridor is nowhere you should say, oh no, I'm not buying, it's far, it's that. No, please don't make that mistake and say, oh, it's far, it's that, it's this. No. All right, let me take a pause on the road talking because I'm approaching ITÀNÚ residential. By the way, the breaking news, we have stopped selling on ITàNÚ residential. So the sales is closed already. So this is ITàNÚ residential, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so eyes back on the road. You will see the distance. You can calculate the distance between Eleko to Itunu City, and you can use this to calculate the distance between ITàNÚ residential to ITàNÚ City. You will see that you can take a walk from the residential to the city. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about approaching ITàNÚ City, which is fast selling right now on commercial and residential. You have that two options. Trust me, I keep saying it. If you can, on this corridor, as much as you should own residential, you should also be considering owning commercial. Because I mean, this is a commercial hub, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, 𝐴𝑘𝑝ɛ is a commercial hub. Now, let me show you guys this drainage system. When I come down out of the car, I'm going to show you guys this drainage that is being done. It just makes it more interesting. It just, oh gosh, I'm loving everything that's happening in this corridor. I'm loving all of it. I am loving all of it. This is the way the road is, all the way into what? Into Ekpe town proper itself. All the way. And it's beautiful. All right. So okay guys, I'm out of the car and we're just going to take a walk into the estate. But I promised you guys earlier that I'm going to show you guys the drainage system. Now come and see this drainage construction that is on there. You guys see it all the way. I mean, check it out. This drainage system is like that, all the way from Eleko, where I started this video, and it's on both ends. This is really good. Honestly, this is good. It shouldn't even get better than it, I mean, it can only get better, right? I mean, we pray that you should get better day in, day out. So hey, let's take a walk together into the estate. But I hope you love what you see. So I haven't seen this now. This is showing you that if you own an investment inside this estate, any investments you own on this corridor, especially the ones facing the road like this, you are guaranteed that it's going to give you return on your investment. Now, this is not just about return. This is about high return on your investment. Now, for those who are watching this video for the very first time, I am wondering, okay, so what's happening here? Which estate is this? I showed you one before I go here, which is the first estate that the owners of this property opened into the market this year. Yes, on this corridor. And then they brought in this one. So hey, let's talk about Itunu City. As the name implies, it's going to be a mini city, okay? So just picture everything a city should have, like the city of Ekpe. We just talk about good road network, right? That a city of Ekpe is fantastic, is cool, is amazing, because the former governor gave them a fantastic road network. And I just talk about the road network here as well, which has been driving. It has been driving the commercial activities in this corridor road. So hey, in Itunu City, you rest assured that infrastructures such as good road network will be given to you. Now, I said earlier that we have commercial and residential hub. So hey, for those who will be buying the commercial, of course, they are the plots that are in the front of the estate. Those are the people, that is the commercial plot. And of course, the residential is inside the estate. Now, before I go into more details, how about you take a walk with me again? Let's just take a walk and see the land. Let's see. I mean, can't you guys see the land? Can you see the land? What else? Really, to be honest, this is an investment that you as a real estate investor will not regret investing in. That I can assure you. And like I usually say, that the best time to buy into a property is usually when the property is newly introduced into the market. Whether it's on the promo, pre-launch, or when the price is being new introduced, it's always the best time to buy into a property. If you have the opportunity to know about it and then the resources, and you watching me, you definitely fall in that category. So hey, what is holding you back? You don't have to buy 500 square meter if you can't afford it at the moment. You can do 300 square meter. Guys, 12 million naira for 300 square meter, and of course 20 million naira for 1 square meter. Now this is all inclusive price. that in this estate, major infrastructure is going to start fully in November, already in September. And when they start in November, definitely the prices will be reviewed upward, right? So, are you gonna let what happened to you in ITÀNÚ residential happen to you? For those watching me, now you heard about ITàNÚ residential, you didn't buy it when it was newly introduced, or maybe you didn't hear about ITàNÚ residential, you're hearing about ITàNÚ City now. Don't let what happened to those people in ITàNÚ residential happen to you. Now is the time for you to come reserve your plot right here. The commercial plot, of course, is owned starting for 1,000 square meter and is selling at 65,000 naira. Okay, for what? 1,000 square meter, meaning it is selling at 65 million naira, and it's selling for 65 million naira, meaning a square meter is 65,000 naira. You can't do less than 1,000 square meter though on the commercial plot. And of course, we have payment plan. Now, 3 months here is considered as outright, and of course, you can spread your payment across 12 months. Guys, it couldn't get better. What do you need right now to key into this project? If you're doing 300 square meter, 3 million naira only, and if you are buying into the 500 square meter, all you need is 5 million naira only. Now, I've shown you this good road network that the government is doing, and many more projects they will be doing within it. But do you guys know that the Lagos state government at launch, they have launched a mother and child hospital. In fact, it's been opened in Ďegbá. The next place they have is in where? Is in Aja. But they decided to put one in Ďegbá. Now, Ďegbá has 4 places as well. So Ďegbá is not just a place that, see, the uniqueness that Ďegbá brings to this corridor, to the business hub that is coming into this corridor is amazing as far as I am concerned. It is fantastic, if I'm allowed to use the word. So what I'm saying to you is, you should own as much as possible in this corridor. This estate, many other estates that are very favorable with title, most important. If they don't have title, make sure that they have title. So the title on Itunu City is a C of O. Okay guys, now is that time that you stop watching this video and you start dialing my number. Now the 2 numbers scrolling on the screen right now is on WhatsApp. So if you don't get me through direct call, please call me via WhatsApp. The 2 numbers are on WhatsApp, and I will always available to pick your call. If you cannot call me or you call and don't pick, send me your chat. Alright, thank you so much for watching the videos thus far to the end. I hope I've been able to, add value to you through this video, and I hope that I've been able to give you reason to now reserve your plots in Itunu City. And I will be glad if you choose me to help you go through the process of reserving your plots right here in this estate. Thank you so much once again. My name remains Goodness Usman. Of course, I'm your Fab Lady Realtor for Niger Realty 24/7. So I'll see you when you give me a call. But until then, ensure that you remain safe and also just where you are. So I said to you guys, what double?